is News 3 Now at 6.
I always joke that in vaccine world, a day is like 1,000 years and 1,000 years is like a day.
Hurry up and wait. Now that the vaccine is here, many people have been trying to book their appointments and they've been running into some roadblocks.
So how do you get through? Christina Laurie spoke with a familiar face about how he was able to get his shot.
I couldn't wait to turn 65 so I could get the shot.
Who knew a trip to Walgreens would be the highlight of Mark Kane's 65th birthday? Mark booked his appointment online just 2 days earlier.
Usually you get no appointments available, right? Get that screen. And I was just at work and I hit the screen and all these appointments came up. I was so shocked when I got through. It's like, what?
2 weeks earlier, Mark had gotten a very different message.
No appointments available within 25 miles for the next 3 days.
UW Health is well aware of similar problems. In fact, it's currently recommending patients pursue all options to get their shots, even if that means going elsewhere. Dr. Matt Anderson says the booking process comes down to 3 steps. First,
Find out who's got vaccine where.
you can find that information on the Wisconsin DHS website. On it, there's a vaccinator map. Use the search bar to find a pharmacy or healthcare provider near you. And step 2, contact them and ask if they have any openings, either by phone or online. If they don't, ask to add your name to their waiting list.
And it's going to get better. As supply increases, you'll have more people who have more appointments available.
But for now, step 3, be persistent. That, along with a little luck and a lot of refreshing his internet browser, is how Mark got his appointment.
It was one of the best birthday presents I've ever received.
Mark also celebrated his birthday with some takeout from local favorite Lombardinos, which ensured a very special day. And if you are still looking to book your appointment like Mark was able to, Dr. Anderson recommends keeping a running list of all of the places that you've called and added your name to the wait list to, so that once you are able to secure your appointment, you can call them back, remove your name from those lists, and free up those spots for folks who still need to get their shots. Reporting in Madison for News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.
News 3 Now is getting your vaccine-related questions answered, so please share your comments or story ideas with us by clicking on the Answering Your Questions link on channel3000.com. DHS officials say they'll be launching their online vaccine registry later this week. Once that's available, you can go online and register, so you'll be notified when you are eligible to get the shot. State health officials say the 47,000 Johnson & Johnson vaccines Wisconsin will receive next week will be focused specifically on educators, but it is unclear how many doses the state will receive beyond next week.
What we have been told about J&J supply is we'll get this initial 48,000 doses, and then we're not likely to see very much supply for the next few weeks. And more likely by the end of March to start seeing a regular supply of vaccine.
DHS officials say Wisconsin is among top states in the country when it comes to the percentage of allotted doses that are administered. The national average is 78%, and Wisconsin is at 93%.
8.7% of Wisconsinites have now completed their vaccination series. 16% have gotten at least 1 dose. That includes more than 55% of people in the 65 and older age group. And in Dane County, almost 12% now have gotten both doses. 18.5% have received at least the 1 shot. The Greater Madison Chamber of Commerce president is praising a new Dane County order that is allowing bars and restaurants to open up a bit more and says it is a path forward. Dane County Executive Joe Prairie says the work to get here is paying off.
We've been through a lot together, and our efforts are paying off. Today, we're entering a new phase in our journey, one in which we see hope for a better future, a future that looks and feels a little more like normal and a lot more hopeful.
The new order goes into effect next week, March 11th. Indoor gathering sizes are based on whether or not food or drinks are served. Those gatherings inside are limited to 150 guests. Indoor events not offering food or drink capped at 350. Outdoor gatherings are limited to 500 people as long as people can stay 6 feet apart. County leaders say this is possible thanks to vaccines, but you still have to be careful, and face coverings are still required in public. Similar changes happening in Rock County after multiple weeks of improvements. Health officials say the county is immediately moving into phase 2 of its reopening plan. For most businesses, that means shifting capacity limits from 25 to 50%. Officials say Rock County is seeing its lowest 7-day average since August, with just 14 new cases per day.
To weather now, a sunny week. Let's check your first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti.
After a cold start this morning, the sunshine allowed temperatures to warm up pretty quickly, especially for areas north and west of Madison. Live view from the Quebe Radio Sky Cam in Platteville shows clear skies and moon on the eastern horizon. Low temperatures this morning, generally in the teens from Madison southward. A few places to the north were in the single digits. Temperatures right now are in the middle 30s in Madison, but notice still in the lower to middle 40s out toward the Crosse area. That area has been a little bit warmer thanks to southerly winds that kicked in a little bit earlier. So by tomorrow morning, look for skies to turn partly cloudy. Temperatures will drop off into the middle 20s. Tomorrow should be a partly sunny and pleasant day with a high temperature in the lower 40s. Looks like we'll be around 40 for the next couple of days after that, and then perhaps around 50 by early next week. I'll have more details and weather in just a few minutes.
Across Wisconsin, health officials confirmed 324 new COVID cases today. That is about the same as yesterday. The 7-day rolling average of new cases per day is at 575. That is the lowest it has been in months. 28 more people have died, and that's a jump considering no new deaths were confirmed over the past 2 days. Kroger-owned grocery stores will start receiving COVID-19 vaccine doses this week, and that means people who are eligible can schedule an appointment at some Pick and Save and Metro Market locations. This is part of the Federal Retail Pharmacy Program, which previously made doses available at Walgreens locations around the state. The doses going to Kroger are in addition to the allocation Wisconsin gets from the federal government, meaning the grocery chain is not cutting into the state's supply. If you are eligible to receive the vaccine, you can check Kroger's website to see if there's a location near you.
Many in Waunakee didn't need to wait long to get their vaccines. More than 500 teachers and staff rolled through a mass vaccination clinic in just 10 hours, just one day after becoming eligible. There were mixed emotions today. Amanda Quintana shows us why.
While most Dane County school districts have to wait at least 2 more weeks to get a vaccine, 550 teachers and staff in Waunakee got their chance today.
It was almost like a little party. There's some balloons out front to just welcome you in and make you feel like we're doing something special here.
It is a celebration of sorts for the first Dane County school district to be vaccinated, lifting a weight off the shoulders of hundreds of teachers in Waunakee.
I'm excited to have one less thing that I have to think about beyond just how am I going to teach this kid in the best way.
The vaccinators, school nurses, and volunteers feeling the gravity of this moment too.
Knowing that I'm helping protect the staff and the teachers here in the building, and then ultimately the students who are here, and to hopefully get more kids back in the building.
While many are excited and relieved, there's also another emotion here.
You know, almost a little bit guilty, but we have to start somewhere, and here we are today.
This event wouldn't be possible without SSM Health securing vaccine for the district while still ensuring it has enough supply for people in earlier phases too. A plan in the works since January.
We've got a great working relationship with them. We have our on-site clinic that has been in place for a number of years with them.
But other districts don't have it this easy.
My other teacher friends in other districts have, been waiting to hear when they're finally going to be able to get it. They've been having to kind of fend for themselves. And so the fact that we just had this set up for us so early during our window has just been such a blessing. And I just feel so lucky.
Next is Sun Prairie teachers and staff on Friday. That's a little over 1,000 staff members there. And then SSM Health plans to do about 2 school districts a week in the month of March. Amanda Quintana, News 3 Now.
Along with their 600 regular Waunakee staff members, cooks, substitute teachers, and expanded staff such as crossing guards were also able to get their shots today.
Developing tonight, the Dane County Medical Examiner has identified the man who died after crashing into a Sun Prairie pizza restaurant over the weekend. 58-year-old David Schneider of Sun Prairie was pronounced dead shortly after arriving at the hospital. The medical examiner says he suffered a fatal medical emergency just before crashing into Anna's Pizzeria Saturday morning. The investigation is ongoing. Republican representatives say they don't mean to discriminate against people, but the transgender community says the bills those reps introduced today don't match that message.
Gabriella Becerra explains what the Protecting Women in Sports Act would mean for trans girls.
Well, transgender girls and women would not be able to participate in female sports in Wisconsin if these bills pass. Now, while the bills were being introduced inside, a couple dozen people gathered outside to show opposition. The authors of the bill say they're protecting women's rights, but the opposition says they're hurting transgender rights.
I think it is absolutely egregious that my colleagues in the Capitol building are introducing legislation that is making it so that kids who want to participate in sports aren't able to participate in sports.
The Republicans who spoke about these bills today say they're not intending to cut anyone out of participation. Meanwhile, the author of the bill says that if Governor Evers does not support these bills, he does not support women. And Governor Evers tweeted his support for transgender students and athletes this afternoon.
All right, Gabriella Becerra live at the Capitol. Gabby, thank you.
Coming up next at 6, more than 3,200 donors have contributed to the Big Share. Organizers say despite the pandemic, community members are really showing up to help local nonprofits. We'll share how you can join in next.
Hey, there's a new cow in town, Whiskow. Crazy good pizza, wings, and custom-made mac and cheese from a new virtual kitchen and your friends at Monk's Bar and Grill. For takeout or delivery 7 days a week. Order the goodness today at whiskowpizza.com.
I can't take it anymore. It's time for a change. Buy one window, get one free? Perfect.
I can change, honey.
Not you. These drafty old windows.
Oh.
It's time for a change. Buy one window, get one free from Feldco.
Buy one, get one free, and soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
At American Family Insurance, we've always protected more than what you drive. We've protected and supported the dreams that drive you. Right now, that means extending our 10% savings on auto premium for all current and new auto customers through March, so you can get a little closer to your dream. Whether your dream is discovering new roads and new limits, or supporting that dream. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Hey, there's a new cow in town, Whiskow. Crazy good pizza, wings, and custom-made mac and cheese from a new virtual kitchen and your friends at Monk's Bar and Grill. For takeout or delivery 7 days a week. Order the goodness today at whiskowpizza.com.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Dozens of nonprofits in our area are asking for your support right now. News 3 Now is a very proud sponsor of the 7th annual The Big Share, an event hosted by Community Shares of Wisconsin. Community Shares supports social and environmental justice organizations, with the majority of them based in the Madison area. So far, community members have raised $500,000 for those organizations. There are more than 70 nonprofit members who are raising funds through The Big Share. Donations can be made at thebigshare.org or on our website, channel3000.com.
20 minority-owned small Milwaukee area business owners are receiving grants from the Milwaukee Bucks and Fiserv. Yesterday, head coach Mike Budenholzer, along with Fiserv Forum President and Fiserv's CEO, awarded business owners $10,000 grants as part of Fiserv's $50 million back-to-business commitment to support small minority-owned businesses that have been negatively impacted by the pandemic. Coach Budenholzer says the entire Bucks organization feels strongly that they have a responsibility to stand for something beyond sports and give back to the local community. Still ahead at 6, students in Sun Prairie are sharing a message of unity through a new art project. The school got an artist who created murals in downtown Madison over the summer to be a part of the effort. And beautiful weather continues this week with sunshine and warmer temperatures. Gary will have his complete First 4 and forecast. Stay with us.
Tonight on CBS, it's an all-new night of suspense, beginning with NCIS at 7, followed by FBI at 8, and FBI Most Wanted at 9. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Ooh, how much are these?
2 as low as $59.95.
I'll take them all. I'll mark them up at least 10 times.
I'm sorry, but your card was declined.
Unbeatable selection without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. And start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean, and people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, by ordering in response to this advertisement, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Stanton Optical is always here for you with our safe telehealth technology. You can just walk in for an eye exam whenever you need one. And your eye exam is free when you buy 2 pair of glasses for as low as $59.95. Find your nearest store at StantonOptical.com or call 1-800-STANTON.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Most students, of course, would get in some trouble for painting on school walls, but students at Westside Elementary in Sun Prairie are actually getting praise for what they've done.
Jamie Perez shows us the project they've been working on.
Sometimes it's hard to find the words to say. Sometimes painting is a better way.
It's gonna stay forever, so a reminder of the students who were here.
Current students at Westside Elementary School hope their giant mural delivers that reminder and much more, transforming these walls into a mural with a message.
A recurring theme is the Black Lives Matter, but that is not the focus. The focus is unity.
Mike Leroy is helping students mix their emotions into art.
So these are some of the murals I painted on State Street. I did about 20 of them.
An expert at turning his thoughts into messages that resonate. Someone whose work Principal Nikki Burke recognized last summer when she took a walk down State Street and decided she wanted paintings like that at Westside.
I could see my students in the images that were painted down on State Street.
Burke was able to get a hold of Leroy to bring students together during a time that can seem so divided.
My favorite thing is listening to the stories that the kids tell while they paint. Because they get so in tune with what they're doing and they just share their feelings and expressions, and I learn a lot.
The students have been working on this project for about a month, and you can really tell how much work they've put into this. This mural expands about 3 hallways in this school, all promoting messages of unity, togetherness, and love.
The images that come through are ones of Black Lives Matter, peace, unity, family, and it shows them that we're hearing them, and that's what we want for them and for the future.
Finding the right words may be difficult at times. Coming together, a work in progress. But as students walk down these halls reflecting on the bigger picture, these paintings just might say it all.
I've only been here for a month, but I can feel the sense of family and community in here.
For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
They're hoping to have that mural done by the end of the week. The school says it plans on keeping the mural permanently to remind students for generations to come of their powerful messages.
And here's Gary with the forecast. It's bringing some sun and warmer temps our way. Gary?
Yeah, yesterday temperatures didn't make the 30-degree mark here in Madison. Today we were close to 40, but our western viewers got into the middle 40s. And 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Look for dry weather to continue through the weekend. No rain expected until Sunday night at the earliest. Above normal temperatures are expected for the rest of this week. Not dramatically above, but still the average high temperature is in the upper 30s. Will be in the upper 30s for Thursday. Otherwise, temperature should be in the lower 40s and then upper 40s by the time Sunday rolls around. And then very mild weather early next week will bring high temperatures into the lower 50s. And the next chance of more organized rain will hold off until the middle of next week. And then we could get into a little more stormy pattern with some showers, maybe even a couple of thunderstorms about the middle part of next week. The upper air weather pattern right now looking a lot more like spring. We've got a southwesterly flow aloft. The jet streams right now, while separated, eventually with time will come together a little bit more. The subtropical jet stream keeping the main storm track away from us for about the next week or so. Then as we head toward the early part of next week, notice the milder Pacific air starting to take hold as the jet stream starts coming in from southwest to northeast and then splitting apart. What that does is it helps to lift the air. We call this diffluence. So as the air gets lifted up, rain will start to develop farther to our south and west, and then as we head into the middle part of the week, we'll have a storm system that'll move through. And notice colder weather to our north and west, mild weather to our south. We're right underneath the jet stream, so we're going to see a more active weather pattern at that point, and that could linger into the second half of next week with some shower chances, maybe even a couple of thunderstorms, like I say, about the middle part of the week. In the short term, weather track shows pretty quiet weather across the country. The next weather maker still off the west coast. In the southeastern part of the country, some showers and thunderstorms, but much of the rest of the nation pretty quiet, kind of unusual for the early part of March as we get into a little more stormy pattern, usually about this time of year. On weather track, right now we've got upper level winds from the west. That's starting to bring in milder Pacific air, keeps the cold air locked up to the north. A weak trough of low pressure will move on through, just more of a wind shift than anything else, but temperatures are still pretty mild. They're in the 30s to around 40 across much of Wisconsin. Notice it's actually warmer to our north and west than it is here in Madison, but out to the west, lots of 40s and even a few 50s showing up. Compared to 24 hours ago, our temperature is 10 degrees warmer, but western parts of Minnesota almost 30 degrees above where they were at this time yesterday. And on future track, look for a few clouds that come in later on tonight. This is overdone a little bit. I think it's mainly mid and high level clouds that we'll see. Look for some sunshine tomorrow, and then into tomorrow night, might even see some patchy areas of fog. Thursday, we're back to sunny skies. Temperatures might be a degree or two colder, but still slightly above normal for this time of year. After a low of 26 tonight, look for a high of 42 tomorrow with partly sunny skies, and the 7 to 10 day forecast calls for dry weather for the rest of this week with highs around 40 Thursday and Friday, lower 40s Saturday, near 50 on Sunday, a shower chance Sunday night into early Monday morning. Then temperatures jump into the lower 50s, showers and some thunderstorms from Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then some shower chances early on Thursday, and then again late in the day on Friday.
Gary, thank you. Still ahead at 6, the DeForest boys basketball team has been looking forward to a trip to the state tournament for years, even before these players were old enough to make the team. We'll take a look at how the Norskis are preparing. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Update your bathroom and get 11% off everything at Menards. Saving over 600 faucets from Moen in the store and on Menards.com. Moen faucets are built to last in the latest styles to match your home's decor. All 11% off. Get a large and modern shower with a Sterling Medley. It's durable, easy to clean, and now all 11% off. Save 11% on everything for your home at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's a fact. We use our internet and TV more than ever, with most of us spending nearly 7 hours a day online. So it's no wonder thousands of families are switching to Spectrum, because most families have up to 8 connected devices, which means they need even more speed. Switch to Spectrum Internet and get the fastest starting speeds for the price, 200 megabits for just $44.99 a month, with a free modem and free security suite included. Call 833-686-4499. When it comes to TV, we're watching more than ever. In fact, 80% of us watch TV every day. Spectrum TV lets you catch all your favorite sports, news, and more live. Plus, download the free Spectrum TV app and watch on your devices. Switch to Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-686-4499. 866-4499. The fact is, Spectrum has the best services at the best price. Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. We'll even buy out your current contract. Call 833-686-4499.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Anderson is your best solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty.
Call now to schedule your free design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't miss out. Call Renewal by Anderson today.
Every day, News 3 Now investigates, taking action to discover and report the facts to make sure your voice is heard. That's why News 3 Now investigates.
Wednesday morning, how the pandemic is shaking up the wedding industry. And we'll pour glass and take you to a local winery that's getting ready for a big expansion. Join us from 4:30 to 7 for News 3 Now this morning.
The state boys basketball tournament begins Thursday in La Crosse with Division 5. The Division 1 games are in Oshkosh, and that's where DeForest will be playing on Saturday. And as Zach Hanley found out, this trip to state is a dream come true for this group of Norskis.
For DeForest to get to this point,
it's a dream come true, honestly. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is our last year. This is like, what a way to go out.
you have to start from the beginning.
Everybody has a goal to go state tournament for the year.
But not of this season. For this group,
Gotta stay wide, can't run down the middle.
that dream started on March 10th, 2012.
Attaboy Josh, all day.
I don't know how old I was, but I remember going to the game in Janesville, Craig.
We were sitting courtside, me and all my friends. Most of the guys on this team were sitting there.
And saw the shot that made Norski history.
I remember when Brett Minnick hit that shot. I remember running on the court with all my little friends. Yeah, that was awesome. That was just crazy.
It's just a great feeling to be there. And then, yeah, I've wanted to make it here ever since I was a little kid.
Go get it, eh? Go get it, buddy.
Those little kids are grown now.
We knew we could be something special this year, and we proved that these last couple games, and we're hoping to prove that at state, too.
And have turned that state dream
That's it, fellas.
into a reality.
You know, you have to put in some real hard work. And, you know, you have to really kind of dream. And then, you know, if it works out, you have to get a little lucky along the way and, you know, achieve your dreams. So it's been pretty neat.
Best of luck to the Norskis this week. Let's go to Gary. Final check.
Temperatures right now are in the middle 30s here in Madison. Still a few 40s out to the west. Look for a low tonight of about 26 with partly cloudy skies, partly sunny, high of 42 tomorrow. And then those temperatures get up into the 50s by the early part of next week.
Gary, thank you. And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.